There's a lot of visual effects in these movies, and I'm guessing as you guys are cutting it, you're using a lot of unfinished footage, so it might be difficult to cut things together, like action scenes where a punch needs to land at a certain point, and then the next shot needs to cut on that action. So how do you guys work around that? How do you edit with these unfinished shots where there's no background, or a guy that's punching someone is actually like 9 feet taller in the final cut?
Well, so we have a team of animators who use, I think they mostly use Maya, which is a illustrating animation program. And what they do is they have the models, they have really low-res versions of the models. It's a little bit like a video game look. Actually, sometimes not even as good as today's video games. But if you imagine like a lower res version of the characters, and they can create pretty amazing looking animations based on our requests. And so if it's a fully CG shot, they'll make that shot for us with everything in its CG. And then if we shoot, say it's Chris Evans who plays Captain America, he's probably, he would play himself in the plate, but Iron Man or the Hulk, they're CG characters when they are in their superhero form. So those characters would be animated. And so we do these rough animations based on the script. I cut them together, I ask for adjustments to them, and that's how we dial in those effect sequences. But I'll tell you, for a fight scene like when Cap is fighting Thanos in Endgame, we shot that. That was shot with 2 stuntmen, and then I cut it together as best I could, even though the guy playing Thanos was not the right size. But there was Chris did some of it, and the stuntman did some of it. I cut it together, and then we sort of tried to fit the animations of Thanos in. We made slight adjustments, but for the most part, it was stunt players that drove that performance. And then I went in on the mocap stage with Josh Brolin, and we did mocap for his movements and his performance, and we tried to apply that to the stunt performer. So that was a case of the performers did it, I cut it, then we embellished it, then I recut it, then we embellished it, and I recut it, and that process just keeps going until we run out of time.